Again, EUnited has not played it. Now, could they have some great strats for it? Can they get a victory? Absolutely, but you do not want to go 0-2 into a third map where you haven't won it. So let's get right into the search after an insane comeback and run from OpTic Gaming. And now it's going to be Dashy with the snipe out. First one, second one, both whips, but you don't want to give him many chances, Joe.
Yeah, but the pressure is on him. He's going to back up towards those stairs. TJ inside the vent. Yep, there we go. There's a kill. Scump finds one. The trade's there from Pristini. But now you have man advantage. Glacier, though, inside, not able to find that kill. He had the Mozu out. Dashy with the Mozu, able to find one. Now a 1 versus 4 for Pristini.
What can Pristini do here? A lot of time to work with, but basically the entire Legion. Yeah. Yep, that makes sense. Don't give him much of a chance in that one. Don't give any bonus towards the specialist for OpTic Gaming. No more kills.
I think that's just it. If you're just tuning in, you're wondering why did he just jump off the map and do that? He doesn't want to give a lot of time to OpTic Gaming for specialists. Doesn't want to give them more points towards score streaks.
You know when you're beat, and that's a situation where you're beat. Just get off the map. They brought in TJ Haley. You see him on the screen right there. They brought him in to be a difference maker in Search and Destroy. And you saw the stats last night. Well, many of you did. TJ and Dashy were 1 and 2 in overall Search and Destroy KD. I think Dashy's still sitting in the #1 spot to come into this. They came in to make a difference. They were recruited to make a difference. And they have done just that. Woo! Well, Dashy, you can do it, but so can Clay. Nice shot from him, and we've seen him hit these throughout the course of the weekend. He's been so effective with the Paladin in hand.
I think that's why both of these teams are 3-0. The snipers of Clay and Dashy have been so darn good this entire weekend. Bomb will be planted 5 versus 4. If you're in EUnited, you have an advantage. Stun on the Scump. Pristini doesn't know Karma's in that corner. Karma able to find 2. Now Scump goes. But it's a Beezy. The young gun on EUnited is able to find 2. Almost finds a 3rd, but TJ with the cluster.
Now going to be a 2 versus 2. 25 seconds for them to work this defuse. Clayster starting to push up. He catches from the back line. The Sog too much to handle at that range. Now going to be a 1 versus 1. Exactly the situation. You pick up TJ4. Not able to do it. It's Clayster. Clayster getting it done in the 1 versus 1. And time in for the defuse. What a big moment for EUnited. You need that round.
I'm actually surprised TJ backed up into the lobby that quick. There was about 14 seconds left. I think he just wait outside those doors, forced Clay to defuse.
You think maybe a little bit of a misstep then?
I think a little bit.
Good. Well, let's talk a little bit about the snipers. We've seen them obviously from Dashy and Clay. You know, when you were a professional player, what does it change for you, regardless of matches? What does it change for you in Search and Destroy when you're playing against truly effective sniper?
It shuts down shut teams down, right? It forces them to be predictable. We have to avoid the sniper rifle. Where are Clay and Dashy going to go? And then you throw them off guard. You throw a lot of aggression towards their side. You put the sniper away. You throw those Maddoxes on. That's when you can really throw that team off. But the other thing is, if the sniper's not missing, just keep gassing them up. Let them go.
Well, Clay going to have it out yet again as he rotates towards that B side. He'll be the lone player, really, as he's got a 2-stack. Kind of a 3-stack mid and office. Hit marker, that's tough, and it's Crimsix with the ICR, who's able to deliver the punishment early on and will give the man advantage to OpTic Gaming. And you can see just map control-wise, you've got a wide spread right now from OpTic across kind of that 50-yard line. You're looking for any kind of opening right now for EUnited. It's not going to be easy to find.
Ooh, and the BZ almost finds it. Pristini is there, and he's able to stay alive in the vents.
TJ probably gets 8 hit markers there through vents, but the damage reduction able to keep them up to see another day. And just like that, no trade in. It's 4-4 immediately. Back and forth we go.
Pristini trying to stay alive. Dashy's there through the vent, though. That vent adds such an element to the map. Scump with another one now, a 1v3 for Cap. Crimsix is there for the help. I was wondering, when is EUnited going to rotate out to the middle? They're able to find the trade on the Karma, but in that 3v3. Crim was already there to help his teammate out.
What do you think has been the biggest difference for OpTic in Search and Destroy with the addition of these new players? Like, what has changed?
Well, when you talk to Scump, a big thing is chemistry. They trust one another. I feel like that last OpTic team, the trust wasn't there. Second biggest thing is communication and the first bloods percentage that they pick up. You feel like a guy like Dashy is going to give you a lot of first bloods with that sniper rifle.
Just purely the playmaking ability of those two guys does not hurt, right? Well, OpTic now up around. You hear the snipe shot go off, but it's not going to connect. As OpTic starts to layer towards that A site, it'll be JCap set up in the back. I believe he's got Arcitys to work with here as well, but that is going to be an easy plant for Scump. And now 45 seconds on the clock for EUnited to work with.
It's a very similar situation that we saw. The only difference is EUnited doesn't have a first blood, but now they do. Persini able to find one. There goes the push from OpTic. Scump getting pushed up towards that front statue. Can he find any more? Clayster still has that sniper rifle out. This is a tough situation with this weapon.
You can just see the angle as he backed up. They come running across. It's just not an easy shot to hit. Now he's basically trying to world star players at close range. Not easy, especially you got a stock to Sog dancing my pillar, but okay, take it back. He's able to at least hit one. He's got another close. Not enough time to work with, but just maybe trying to find some kills here as time will run out.
I'm loving the confidence from Clay. But that's a couple of rounds in a row now for OpTic Gaming as they take a 3-1 lead.
And obviously Clay has found success with the sniper, but that's an example of a situation where it can punish you, right? Like that's just so hard to make a play unless he hits a crazy shot as they're running across.
But what is OpTic doing? Instead of backing on up because they know a sniper rifle and allowing Dashy to just watch the bomb defuse, they're pushing up to the statue of EUnited. That's the third time you've seen Krim, Karma, and Scump get pushed up, and with that stock, just shouldering back and forth, giving Clayster no angles.
So it's more like, yeah, you better hit your shot. You better hit your first shot, otherwise we're taking map control towards the site. EUnited desperately need a round to get back in this. Dashy's POV now, Clayster!
That's a tough shot.
Oh, his head tossed right into the next round. What a snap from Dashy. As the first blood does come in.
He sees that rotation as well.
Yeah, they got to back him right up. Like, okay, well, Clay's out. Let's rethink our position here as we try to attack the site.
But it looks like Abizi's going to be that point, man. Through the vent, can he find a kill? TJ almost gets taken down, but able to stay alive. Here comes the push from EUnited. Cluster out from TJ. Is it going to find anything?
It weakens too.
It weakens a couple, but you still have a 4v4. Make it a 3v4 as Karma able to take down the bomb carrier and JCap.
And now with 35 seconds left, you gotta go, but you've just been at a man disadvantage this entire time since that opening shot from Dashy. They come soaring out, he gets tagged up. They're trying to get to a similar position that we saw OpTic Gaming last time, and at least they've got some control on the site now. Trade back and forth, go down a man with 20 seconds remaining. Scump dancing, Scump taking the gunfight. Karma there with him as well. And once again, EUnited shut down, but I think it just starts with that snipe. It becomes so much harder. It actually was a pretty good effort from EUnited after being in a 4v5.
I think it starts with that snipe, but TJ's ability to stay alive in that corner, while he's doing that, that forces EUnited to take a lot of different wide angles, and that's when those trades start
and I
for
think
OpTic Gaming.
His cluster backed up two players, weakened two players. I think allowed Karma to get into a position where he picked one up with an ICR. So, yeah, everybody getting involved. But now you have Crash to work with for Scump. The grab slam, very close for Karma. They're going to go ahead and use attack 5 right now. A Crash specialist comes into play. Now going to make this even more difficult for the defensive side. And that's the hit marker. You think about the added health you might have, but they're able to pick up the kill regardless. So 2 will drop for OpTic.
Ooh.
Make it 3 suddenly. It's all going to fall to Dashy and TJ to try and make a play. They have a minute on the clock, but they're being hunted right now.
Dashy really doesn't care, starting to push on up. But you see the adjustment that was made out of EUnited. Instead of giving up the A site, they put a lot of pressure. They sent Pristini and Abizi towards those front statues. And there we go.
All right, so you need to get that. Just bring it back within 2 rounds now. You don't be looking at a 5-1 disadvantage here for EUnited, so you get one on the board. Is it really just been, I mean, the big story has kind of been those first bloods and how people play behind it?
Just the way they're trading towards these bomb sites. I mean, we haven't seen any aggression towards the B side. But I think OpTic on their next offense will switch it up. Just due to the fact that Pristini and Abizi pushed up towards those statues, you imagine they're going to go back to that setup. That opens up a couple of lanes for OpTic, maybe a mid push out of them on the next offense.
I was about to ask, are we going to see any action maybe towards mid or B? Because it has been a party towards that A site. Defensive-wise, a little bit of a change of plans here from OpTic. You mentioned mid, both teams down to dance. First blood to Arcitys. Can they trade effectively now to keep this advantage? 2 inside a window, 2 kills suddenly go the way of OpTic, and we're in a 3 versus 3.
Easy with a big gunfight on the dash. His ability to stay alive right now. Now at 3 versus 2.
4 kills in a row for Abizi. JCap now in from the flank, tagging up Karma. They're going to finish it, and that's a big round for JCap and Abizi, and back-to-back rounds for EUnited, who finally have something flowing here in Search and Destroy. But you called for maybe a bit of a mix-up, and you saw it there from both teams.
Yeah, I think they were trying to set up Damon or Karma with that grab slam towards this middle lobby. We'll see if they go to it on offense as well. We'll see if we have the same setup out of EUnited, because on their last defensive round towards the A site, they sent both Persini and Abizi. There's a shot of the young gun, the new talent on EUnited, having a great game here as he starts to turn it around.
This is going to be his breakout year, and what an event it's been for him just so early in his career.
Yep, so they send them both, same position. And OpTic are playing this a little bit differently, pretty spread out. There we go, able to catch off Persini as he gets aggressive.
Now Beezy just tucked away here, hoping maybe he can catch a kill and get away with his life to try and even the odds, but a slower round than we've seen for the most part throughout the course of this game too. RCD's POV is him and Crim6 just tagging each other with vision really. But now that I think Crim feels confident, there's really just one deep. He calls the play call, the transition over towards this B site. Clayster able to get set up in the back as well, but he's tagged almost immediately. Karma wants to push through, and he finds both in the hallway on rotation. That's a flawless use there of the grab slam.
Yeah, he got pushed off the bomb from that cluster grenade out of Arcides, but he had the grab slam in hand, just throws a quick little shoulder. Still, a 2 versus 4, but a great grab slam out of Karma. 10-7 right now. What does Karma always say? Just get me to Sunday, get me to that championship game, and I'll put it away for you.
It's all on Clayster now. 1 versus 2. Not a ton of time to work with. He knows he needs to go. Just trying to find another gun, and he's able to pick up a Maddox. Has to be aggressive. Caught on his right. Crim6 closes out the round, and now OpTic 1 round away from a 2-0 edge in the CWL Las Vegas Grand Final.
He did see on the side of EUnited, Clayster has that Tempest available.
I love this. You know you're baiting the rotation. Some are going to go deep. You know some are going to at least rotate through all the way. You're hoping you get 1. You get 2, hell, fantastic.
That works
right?
out.
Yep. Love the play and awareness there from Karma. And just good patience by OpTic to sort of bait out the rotation. They play it slow. They know Arcides is a kind of lone man playing deep.
It's a lot of specialists, though, on the side of EUnited.
I mean, the Tempest, you can win around with that alone. We know how powerful it's been all weekend long.
Yep, TAC 5 boost as well.
You have to get used out of these specialists. You can't go down this round without giving it your all.
Karma in this corner can be such a powerful spot. They're going to try and stun up Crim. They're able to do it. Clayster able to find that first blood, and all of OpTic are here. They're all in this corner. This is going to be such a tough position for EUnited. Do you just back on out? No, they're going to go for this.
He got the grab slam. Is he thinking about maybe making a play? He might not have to. Clayster sniped another. He's picking him apart. The grab slam does come through, and Karma will end up dropping. Now 3 versus 2 for EUnited. You've invested the TAC 5. You've invested the gravity slam. You've got to get a victory here. Dashy wants none of it, though, as he's picking him apart on the front line. Now down to a 2v2, and Dashy brings it out. He can't finish the first kill. He just can't connect. Finally able to do it. 1 more remaining. There's the slide. There's the win. 2 matches down. 1 to go. OpTic Gaming on the brink of a championship.
I was going to call it out too. Dashy able to get that Tempest. Able to find that first one on Arcides. He does have TAC mask up, right? But Abizi trying to do the best he can. Gets tagged, and well, we'll see you later, Arcides.
And I was thinking about Clay getting used out of his Tempest to keep the game alive. It ends up being Dashy ending the game with the value he finds from his Tempest. So fantastic stuff, and that's the big thing here for OpTic Gaming. You work so hard to improve and search and destroy, and when it matters most, Joe, when it matters most, they get the W in that game too. A mode that has plagued them really throughout their history. Now they're getting it done. Could be 1 more map. Control up next.
How good they are.
I guess that could be it. I'm assuming it's more they have other maps they're strong on, but maybe. Let's hope for their sake that's the case. Oh no, we hit our strats this whole time. We just didn't play it so we could save it for the grand final. Maybe that's the case.
See, another interesting thing as well coming into this grand final, these two teams boot camped with one another. So there's a lot of familiarity on both sides. And they know the strengths and the weaknesses of each other.
That's true. I forgot that was, the big boot camp obviously leading into this. And from my understanding, I mean, it was OpTic dominated it for the most part. So you have to think, I think it was Scumpy either talked on stream or in a video. He said, you know, the boot camps, they don't know if they're going to do them again because you really learn one team's tendencies. Well, in this particular scenario, when you're playing in the grand final, that works out pretty damn well.
Yeah, I imagine he's probably talking about like other teams like Splice might be playing a little bit different. But yes, if EUnited is going to be in the grand final, this works.
It's the one scenario where this works out real well. These guys very, very familiar with each other. OpTic looking to close this out in 3-0 fashion. They have not dropped many maps over the course of this weekend. And EUnited just today have anything left in the tank. I think that obviously the way that game one went down, the fact that without question should have been a victory for EUnited. I think Clayster's face after that map one told me everything I need to know. That was a painful loss. Even
that last round of Search and Destroy, it's a 5 versus 3 where Clayster able to find a couple of opening snipes and not able to win it.
All right, EUnited fans, your squad needs you desperately as they have to win this to stay alive, or OpTic Gaming close it out and be crowned your Las Vegas champions. We'll know in the next 5 to 10 minutes as Trey's going down back and forth here in mid-lab. So far, working out for EUnited.
Yeah, and obviously control 30 lives on both sides. One team attacking, one team defending. If the attacking team, if they control one, they get a time extension. If they control both, they win the round. On the defensive side, well, you're hoping that timer runs out or you get all 30 kills. And on most control maps, there is a favored, sort of easier target for that attacking team. On Arsenal in particular, it is this A side.
Yeah, you see pretty much every round ending towards B, right? Yep. It always comes down to some scenario outside. OpTic down a couple of lives though, able to bring it back. Even looks like they've been able to pick up one tick on this as well. Trying to deal with the pressure, but what a break in from Pristini. Comes soaring out, able to pick up a couple kills and just extend this defense on the A site. And if you remember the last time these guys played, what was the victory for EUnited? It was control. So that's the mode where they got on the board. Is this where they can do it again?
Yep, 25 seconds left. OpTic gonna have to try and at least cap one to extend the round, but they're already down 8 lives.
And look
at this
line.
setup. Yeah. Look at the map control right now for EUnited.
The defense is looking like the offense, and what more can he ask for? But you're getting beamed by Arsony when you're trying to get off spawn and find any kind of position. There's only 10 seconds left. OpTic not even to get close to this A site. What a hold and what an opening round from EUnited as they just end up locking OpTic in and choking them out. That was brilliant.
Like I said, maybe there's a reason why EUnited hasn't played Arsenal control. Great defensive start from them.
Unless maybe I just got the stats wrong from JP and they're like 7-0.
I don't think we've seen that this much.
I trust JP with my life.
Me too.
But that was flawless. You know, you win the opening break. Yes, OpTic bring it close in a live standpoint early on that round, tied up like 22-22, but just the map position you had. And sometimes, you know, you hear this in sports, sometimes your best defense is a great offense, right? You kind of saw that out of EUnited as they were the ones applying the tempo, applying the pressure. And OpTic just couldn't break out of that spawn trap.
Look at this split push coming out of EUnited. 3 towards 8, a couple towards that B side. They know Karma's inside that vent. They're able to find a couple of kills, and here we go. 3 go down for OpTic. That stun is in. Nice shots by Abizi. Not able to finish it, but that's all 5 down, and now they're capping both zones right now.
Oh, this is so deadly, and again, you're in a position where you're in gunfights basically right out of spawn for OpTic. The SOG not necessarily be one at that range, but when they get up close and personal, Pristini can put out the damage. But you got, what, 1 tick, I believe, on A and B, so some damage done for sure. Obviously, you're going to have to finish one of these in the next 70 seconds, but it's a good opening break there from EUnited, but they are down a life right now.
Yeah, and Karma pushed up towards this crane side. He's on the flank of EUnited spawn. I don't know if they're going to be ready for this. Couple of kills go down. JCap and Clays are starting to push up towards that middle lobby. Well, a lot of map control is similarly what we saw for the defensive round for EUnited. There's OpTic Gaming trying to get pushed up. Just trades back and forth. Only 47 seconds remain.
EUnited looking for any kind of opening. Maybe they find it through a window, as that might be a couple kills for Clayster. It's like a three-man push through, and Scump's just trying to hold it as they continue to funnel in and try to apply pressure towards that A site. He's got one up top, one underneath, and finally they are able to break through. 3 kills on the kill feed for EUnited, but right as I say that, there's an answer back from Karma and company as they're able to make the play. So far, it's been all defense. No one able to even capture a point so far, but there are still 20 seconds here. An opportunity for EUnited to make a play, and another split push out of them at a risky time here late in the round.
Yeah, Pristini goes down. Karma finds a couple of kills, and he's able to stay alive for a good amount of time. JCap on this statue, able to win 2.
It's all on him right now, though.
So at least he's stopping the clock right now. As this is being capped, it'll stop the clock.
But look at Scump and TJ. Yep. They're basically pushed up into office. They finally clear it out.
That doesn't work.
We talked about incredible defensive stand from EUnited. OpTic go ahead and answer back with one of their own. So we've now seen either side from each team here, Joe. I guess I want to know what they need to fix on offense, because no one's finding any luck.
Well, I just thought EUnited needed to be better off that break, right? They get 5 kills. I think they needed to produce a little bit more. I think it was a good opportunity for them. Maybe one rotate off one site and just help the other out. But it's obviously tough. Like, a BZ was on that statue. You don't want the SOG there.
But yeah, he has a Maddox or an ICR. He probably at least rips 2 off spawn.
I got it.
Crim 6 talking it through with the boys. They know how close they are, and Crim, well, he's going a couple championships in his career.
Just a few.
More than a lot of players combined.
See at the top, a lot of specialists starting to load on up. Looks like OpTic gonna go for this A site. 4 inside Pristini with a nice grapple into that window, but there's one player out there. That was Karma, but he's gonna get taken care of. But OpTic Gaming right now, winning the trade battle, able to get all 5. A great start for OpTic.
And now this is where you put a ton into A, where you can actually do some damage. That is exactly the break you need. They go, what, 5 for 2, I believe is how it works out on that first push. So they're likely going to get zone A. I mean, you don't want to really put anything else into this if you're EUnited unless you can make this flank work.
Yeah, they're going all the way around. They're going through the OpTic Gaming lobby. 3 going a big flank. Not able to get it, and they capture zone A.
It looked for a second like the spawns are almost flipped, but OpTic, they win those gunfights inside a lab, and for the first time, we see a defense kind of put onto their back foot. As OpTic now have to think about this rotation out of central lab, the push out of office, and the pressure onto the B site. Pristini looks to be the first man up to deal with this, but as you get 3 kills that come in, and now streaks out from Dashy, they're just gonna push them back. They're hiding back in their main spawn with nowhere to go. Dashy's at least able to pick up 1, and that's a 9-kill advantage now for OpTic Gaming.
First tick is in. RCD's on a good flank too. The second tick is in as well. But there we go, a good defensive stop for EUnited, but they're down 5 kills.
Yeah, you basically need 4 more of those stops, right?
They're able to pop that TAC 5 boost.
But that 4 down, the fact that they just get that clean wipe, look at how it allows them to move up the map, and they continue to win gunfights. They're taking damage, but staying alive. That's 3 kills now in a row for EUnited on this push as they try to get in the side office. Another one goes their way. All these one-on-ones, you only need 1 more tick if you're OpTic Gaming, but I just talked about OpTic having a 9-kill advantage. Suddenly, EUnited right back in the hunt.
Maybe if you're OpTic, you invest some specialists. Abizi Pristini finds some kills. Nice stun out of Abizi. He's on a 6 free as well.
I can't tell if this is just a great play from EUnited or if this was like, I don't know, like a lazy push.
Abizi right now, he was 6 and 11, Clint, at 14 and 11. Able to get the sniper's nest. That's a lot of streaks for EUnited.
They can't kill him. He seems to be invincible.
Oh my goodness.
Tags up in lab, but still up, and just taking Dashy's focus away from other spots of the map. He just continues to dance. All these streaks to work with, they come flying out. Pristini looking over him. Can't finish Scump, but this round on the back of Abizi, unbelievable.
You can see OpTic go all the way through the side of EUnited. RC's trying to stay alive. Maybe if you're Abizi, you invest into a streak here. Clayster, he has a Tempest, but that gets taken down. Now you have the Tempest of Dashy, but he gets taken down as well.
Those are both horrible.
He's got it out of him. What about the streaks? Where's the streaks out of Abizi? It's not there, and OpTic capture point B.
What was that round? What was that round? Back and forth. You thought OpTic completely in control early. EUnited fire back, and then OpTic pulls something out of the depths once again after that tear from Abizi in the mid game.
Well, that's the advantage of having 2 ticks off that push.
That's one of the first time I think I've seen 2 Tippets come out and no kills come through for them. Oh. But
now if you're EUnited, time to get a little desperate. You saw the grab slam. You still have that on Pristini. Abizi with full streaks. RC is very close to the War Machine on the other side. TJ has his.
When does he opt to use these streaks?
Oh, he was trying to grab something with the stun.
Tries to fly in and make the play with the specialist, but you saw it from his POV. No chance to get anything done. You have the War Machine maybe to connect as well. They're trying to trade the back towers, but OpTic does just enough to hold on and lab. Now, they try to take it to the other side, and TJ's ready and waiting as the new addition. Finds 4 in a row!
It's gotta be streak time if you're Abizi. It has to be streak time. You're down 5 kills. He's able to find the opener. I'm gonna try and get pushed up towards this B side. Pristini, he's gonna get taken down. This is just too many lives wasted right now. That's almost all 5 dead. RC's trying to stay up. It is. Oh, he finds 2.
Well, thank God he finds something good things. They're getting out of hand quickly. I think it's panic mode right now for EUnited. They're going one by one. They haven't been able to group up, and now you've got the War Machine in your face. Now Abizi investing these streaks into it.
Nothing.
Dashi with a pair with the ICR. They're able to clear out the War Machine, but they're down 8 lives with only 15 seconds on the clock. Clayster's gotten set up on B. Like you mentioned, the sniper's nest will come in. Nice play there for Pristini to keep their dreams alive. Oh, that's what you needed. He's going to have to exhaust everything, though, just to stay in this game, because the early threat from OpTic Gaming, you have to call in all 3 of these streaks to push this to a 5th round, if you can even do that. Here we go. This is the final push, at least to get that B site. They still have to worry about A as well, but with B done, they're going to get the extra time here in just a moment. This minute 10 is everything for EUnited. Down 6 lives. Can Pristini get a big use with the grapple and the grab slam?
Vision Pulse was popped by JCap, so they're getting all the information that they need. RC's able to find 1, but that's shredded out. Krim goes now. Now 3 dead for OpTic Gaming. They're going to try and stack this A site. TJ still alive in the window, doing the best he can. The jump is there, so all 5 dead for OpTic. EUnited, this is where you have to invest that grab slam. He's going to try and push up as soon as he can, and there we go, able to find 1. That's the opener, going to back on up now. But look at OpTic, they're trying to send a couple through the window. That's Dashi and Karma.
They got to go quickly. They do find the first pick, but they got to get in. It's just a matter of seconds from them getting the W inside, but the contest does come through. The contest is still there for a moment, but now everybody cleared out from Crimsix. Crimsix has to be the hero. He's going to fall short, and EUnited survive to see a 5th and final round here in Game 3.
That got scary for EUnited. What, they were down 6 or 7 lives, had to invest in all the streaks, all their specialists.
You pop what?
Vision Pulse, War Machine.
War Machine, I think what, your grab slam comes in, Hellstorm, Lightning, Sniper's Nest. I mean,
took a lot.
You still barely get that round victory. Once we get back in, we'll kind of take a look at the utility on either side of this, so we can see who maybe has a bit of an advantage, at least in the opening of this 5th round.
Ooh, Abizi does have a Lightning again.
But this could be everything.
You have TAC 5 boosts on both sides, and not much else. TAC 5 pop by both teams. 200 versus 200.
Here we go. We know how crucial the opening breaks are. Who's going to get the advantage? First pick comes in from Karma. EUnited trying to answer, really just back and forth for now. You still have Karma set up in window, kind of pinning Clayster and RC's at these back pillars. He's going to fly out and try to make the highlight play. He's able to do so with the help of Dashi, and that's early aggressive. Pressure onto that A site as OpTic.
Lightning strike in though. Lightning strike inside that A site. Does it find anything? No, it doesn't connect at all.
Did he not pick it properly? Did it not get into the correct
spot at the
top? Were they all on the roof? Because you get nothing there.
Oh no!
You continue to drop inside. The progress at A almost done. They're going to get it here, and now this is it. This is it. They're up 8 with 1 zone to capture. If you have anything, any late game heroics, EUnited, you've got to do it now.
Dashi and Clay very close to their Tempest. It could come down to those plays. Clayster set up, able to find 1, but that's traded out. If you're OpTic, just slow down. You have a ton of time to work with. You're up 5 lives. We saw how they were able to clutch up an offense earlier. They went all the way around the map. You see one player trying to do that. That was Krim. He gets shut down, but EUnited gaining a lot of map control.
The Tempest is out from Clayster. We'll see what he's going to be able to do with it.
She's aggressive.
He can't connect. They're flying.
He's got help though. He's got a lot of help.
Shots.
He's missed a couple of shots, finally able to tag him up, but he's going to end up dropping. It's Dashy and Scuff that find the kills from behind. Only 11 now remaining for EUnited. And Dashy has his to work with. Is this where he can close out the game? We've talked about it all weekend long. The tempest of the young phenom. Is this where he ices it? 1 down. 2. I got a little excited. He didn't actually hit the shot for the rest of the team. Oh! There's the 180 as he connects, and now only 4 lives remaining. You can feel it coming. The bar is building after a year of pain. Here it is. There it is. OpTic Gaming back on top.
What a tournament from those guys. What, dropping not a lot of maps. Not a lot at all. Again, from top to bottom, such stellar gameplay in hardpoint, in search and destroy, in control.
The competition got an off year from OpTic last year, but it seems they are right back on top. A sensational, sensational run. And if there were any question marks around this roster, around to pick up any young player like Dashy, you're quiet now. There we have it. OpTic back on top. OpTic Gaming are your